Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Crimson Vow. The first pick, I confess that I am somewhat drawn towards some of the uncommons here. Brian Comer and Magma Pummeler are pretty flexible, I feel like. Draft Sim is recommending Kindly Ancestor. I know this is a good card. I was surprised to hear it's quite that good. But, I mean, these uncommons are not insane or anything. Diagraph Scavenger is also, I don't know. Draft Sim says there's lots of reasonably good cards, and Kindly Ancestor is best among them, but not by any huge amount. So I could take Brian Comer if I wanted to go for spirits. But this fits well in the spirits deck and in Orzhov, basically. It's not so great in Boros or Selesnya, really, but it's fine in half of the white decks. Whereas this is really only good in blue and white. This is good in every black deck, so we could take that. But, I don't know, Kindly Ancestor is fine. Works well with the Bloodseeker. The Flame Blessed Bolt is removal, and that's obviously very appealing. That doesn't really work so hot with our Kindly Ancestor. I'm always tempted to take Bloodseeker. I rate it more highly than I should. I think, I don't know, Draft Sim is telling me Flame Blessed Bolt, and it's probably right, even though, this isn't really a red-white card. But I'm going to take Bloodseeker. It's a playable card. It combos well with this, and I have more fun with it. Bystander? Works pretty well for these two cards. Second choice would be probably Weaver of Blossoms, just because green is good. But the Bystander is a pretty solid card, and it works well with these two cards. Griff Rider is also okay, but I don't think, again, works well with what we have. I think we have to take the blue card here. Heronblessed Geist is fine. But we don't really know that black-white is actually open. And Lantern Bearer is just a really good card. So in case I don't end up in black-white, I should probably take that to stay open to some blue. I don't know. Let's just cut off the white. This is a decent white card. Even if I don't end up in black, it's fine. And we have been sending a pretty strong don't take white signal, I think, right? Because there wasn't much white stuff that was left in the last couple packs I sent. So, sure. I guess I'll take a Geist. Yeah, it's looking like black might be hard to come by. We could take... I mean, there's a lot of good blue cards here, right? The Magma Pummeler is good in red, but I don't really have a red-looking deck. Whereas if I took, Cruel Witness or Wanderlight Spirit, that seems like it would fit pretty well. Diver Scab, maybe not so much. It's a good card. But we don't necessarily have the the tools that black would provide to make Diver Scab especially good. It would just be I don't know, a little hard to use in blue-white. I think the Wanderlight Spirit and the Cruel Witness are both reasonable. And I think I'll take the Wanderlight Spirit. It's obviously quite a bit less impactful, but it's cheaper, and that matters a lot. I don't know. I mean, Cruel Witness... It fits well in red-blue, but it's also fine in white-blue because you don't mind discarding stuff, right? You're especially happy about discarding things. I don't know. Just give me a spirit, I guess. Right? No, actually it says that Wanderlight Spirit is quite a bit worse than Cruel Witness in isolation. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. What was that blue card I could have taken but didn't? I don't remember. There was something. Who knows? Yeah, so it looks like black is probably off limits. That's sort of fine. Probably just take a spirit, right? Nothing else here looks that great, and this is a pretty decent card. Adamant Will or maybe a knife? I think Adamant Will is probably better. We're likely to get past both of them again. Yeah, get out of here. We're never going to be able to run that. I do like being able to use blood tokens. And also, like, this is more useful when you can attach it to a creature that can actually hit face, right? Flyers, basically. Or a lifelinker. I guess I'll take the knife. Binding Geist is substantially better in isolation than Wanderlight Spirit. Because it comes back with the enchantment on it. And it's pretty good at attacking and enabling your other ground creatures to attack. I guess I'll take the Geist. You're telling me to take the Shield Basher? Oh, you don't think I should be in blue yet? Wait, why? Just because it's white? It's 2.3 and you really like its colors. Binding Geist is 2.6. You think its colors are okay. No. I liked Binding Geist. This is, I mean, I don't know, not that good. This is not that good. Stitched Assistant is the best card. I guess you could play it and exile or sacrifice something that wants to disturb, but it's not amazing. Maybe it is just Vampire Slayer to have a 2/2. Yeah, fair enough. I could take the Heirloom, I guess. Maybe that's better. To potentially enable some splashing. Just feels bad. Yeah, just give me a 2/2. We need to be able to live, right? Alchemist Retrieval has to be better than this piece of junk. Even though, yes, it's nice for disturbed creatures. I mean, I don't think I want this very badly. I don't really want the monstrosity that much, but it is nice to have some unblockable damage in the endgame. I guess I'll take it. Okay. Repository Scab? I don't... do I even have any? I do have a couple instances. Specifically, a couple being one. There's some stuff in blue-white that I would probably be happy to play again, but there's not that much to exploit, so I'm just going to take another Vampire Slayer. It's pretty sad. Happy enough to hit that, though. It's Concealing Curtains and Revealing Eye. Is that the other side? It is. Okay. I thought it should be something that rhymed with curtains, but okay. They already rhymed with concealing. Lantern Bearer is perfectly fine here. Very nice black and red pack. Wish I were in those colors, but I'm not going to start now when there's a perfectly good Lantern Bearer here. It actually thinks I should take the Concealing Curtains. That's a bit of a surprise. Because I already own one black card. I don't think I want to splash for that. I guess Geistlight Snare, a potential counterspell. It suggests Alchemist Retrieval, but I don't know. Countering stuff is pretty cool. And it should be pretty cheap with a fair number of spirits and enchantments in the deck. Don't really want to arm the Cathars. Probably just take another Kindly Ancestor, right? Don't want a Skull Scab. Probably can't splash for a Wolf Strike. I think it's just another infantry. Is there some reason I should take one of these blue cards? No. Cruel Witness seems fine. Cruel Witness again? That's getting a little bit dangerous. We did pretty well in terms of taking cheap stuff, though, and I have a ramp card. I guess it's alright. And he cares about non-creature spells, right? Yeah, so, for example, Honored Heirloom works. Not that that's a huge consideration right now. I think Syncopate is pretty okay. How much do I have at instant speed right now? Not all that much. So maybe I should just take another flyer. Yeah. I mean, blue-white will probably wind up with some more instants. But, well, actually, you know, using this at instant speed is not nothing. Right? If you hold up mana to counter their thing and they don't play anything, at least you get to exile something from their graveyard. But I think instead I would rather just have, like, another 3-drop. Cradle of Safety seems way better than these two. Wants me to take the Trainee, strongly disagree. The Beguiler is fun, but I think I have plenty of top end already. We'll just sideboard it. Retrieval's easy pick, or, I mean, I don't know. Serpentine Ambush is kind of fun. It's not a good card, but it is a variety of instant spells, right? Like, it's not just the case that having more instants means that, like, your other instants are better. That is true. Because, like, if you're holding up counter spells and you end up not needing to counter anything, it's nice to have something else you can do at instant speed. But if you had, like, 6 Alchemist Retrievals, you're kind of in the spot where, like, okay, they didn't counter anything, but also Alchemist Retrieval isn't good either. What am I supposed to do? Whereas if you had, like, an Alchemist Retrieval and a Serpentine Ambush, you find more opportunities to do something useful at instant speed. I think I'll take it. Counterspell's fine now, probably. Ugh. Chill of the Grave? I guess. I think I'm probably just going to throw that right in the garbage, actually. Another Cradle of Safety. I can't imagine we're running all of this junk, but I'll just throw it all in the deck and figure it out later. I mean, I have to take the Dreadfeast Demon, right? It's double black, but it is 7, and I have an Evolving Wild and an Honored Heirloom. I could splash in, like, 2 swamps? 3 swamps? And run this? It's just such a good card. When it resolves, you just, like, win the game. It's worth hurting my mana base a little for. And maybe I could put in the Bloodseeker if I do that. That would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? But we should be on the lookout for a little more fixing, which I think basically would only be Heirloom. Quartermaster is a strong card. I think I might just want more Ancestors, though. I already have plenty of late game. And plenty of flyers. The Ancestor can help me survive until I finally connect with a Dreadfeast Demon. Biolume Egg. I don't really have any sacrifice effects, so it's not very good. Screaming Swarm. I still don't think I need more of this late game stuff. Weaver Blossoms. Yeah, of course. Splash red to help me... Sorry, splash green to help me splash black. Genius. I could take Scattered Thoughts to help me like actually draw towards this stuff. I think I don't really need the knife anymore. Throw out a Cradle of Safety. Might not need 3 witnesses either. But like it's kind of hard to add more stuff to the deck right now. Everything seems playable. I don't know, I could cut some of my instant speed interaction, I guess. Yeah, I think it has to be Scattered Thoughts. Try to draw towards your really good cards. Scattered Thoughts again, I guess. Okay, there's more fixing. So is this. Yeah, actually the deck is so full of like useful cards that I think maybe instead of statue I just take another land. Like let's go through the exercise though of cutting. Like what are we getting rid of? Serpentine Ambush probably can go. Let's say we don't need the Wanderlight Spirit. I have plenty of stuff to do at instant speed, so the counter spells actually look pretty good. Maybe throw out a Vampire Slayer. The deck has enough in the 2-drop slot. Like, it's uncomfortable, but it's playable. I think a Foreboding Statue would help quite a bit compared to the Evolving Wilds. Maybe I can cut, like, the Geist. I'm not really attacking very much, maybe. On the ground? Yeah. Another Lantern Bearer is pretty cool. I don't think I need another Ancestor. 3 should be enough. But probably I should just be cutting like the Monstrosity instead and run more Ancestors. Because I already have plenty of unblockable stuff and plenty of heavy stuff. I'm not running this, am I? It lets me get the disturb halves of my creatures in like very easily, but I don't think I want that too badly. Okay, well it's being offered to me anyway. Could take a Syncopate to have a 3rd counterspell? It's pretty committal, don't you think? But I don't really need a 3rd Cruel Witness either. Wow. Egg and Screaming Swarm going all the way around. I don't think I want any of them, though. If anything, maybe the Steelclad Spirit to be an early game blocker. Kind of sad to have 3 Binding Geists in the sideboard. Now, it is kind of tempting to put the Bloodseeker back in. Because I have 4 Ancestors to activate it. But I can't necessarily attack with them very easily. It just would be really nice to make blood tokens, wouldn't it? It's probably too greedy, though. Let's get rid of one more big flyer. Just have, like, the goal of surviving and filtering enough to hit the demon, basically. I think 3 swamps is probably 1 more than I need. With the Evolving Wild, the Heirloom, and the Statue. It's like 5 black sources for a 7 mana card that needs double black. A little scary, but I guess I'll try it. Okay, this seems very ambitious. Actually, do I cut like the Vampire Slayer? I must, right? Like, yes, I want a 2-drop I can play, but sometimes that'll be the Bloodseeker. And when I can, it'll be quite a bit better. Because I'll get blood tokens to help me get to the bottom of things, haha, i.e. my deck. E.g. my deck, I guess? It could be... You could use either there, probably. The deck is an example of one of the things you want to get to, or actually the deck is specifically the only thing you want to get to the bottom of. Both of them are fine there. Oh, my ugly lands! I would happily counterspell their 2-mana play here. Oh, I should have probably played the Spirit, huh? I didn't even realize I had an option to do that. Fortunately, they did play something I could counter. Red-green with Dawnheart Disciple? They must have white in there, too. Or maybe they're just running it because it's an okay card, I guess? Could be. They're going to attack if I don't. I'm fine with that. Like, I don't mind letting this trade happen. I guess I'd prefer it didn't happen. Right? Yeah, let's attack. They're probably blocking to draw. Oh well. If I didn't attack, they would attack and I would block and it would be pretty much the same. It is a little tempting to play this and then hit it with lifelink so it can attack, but I don't really care that much about it attacking, so I think it's bad. Cool card. So I can transform this soon by enchanting up the Steelclad Spirit and swinging with it for 3 lifelink. Maybe I could have done it by attacking with this. I could have, actually. But I would just be throwing away this creature. Which I'd rather not do. I guess I don't really want to throw this one away either, huh? Okay, well. Get out of here, I guess. I need to attack. And play out the Mariner again, right? Yeah. Oh, it's a human. That's nice, although it's only till end of turn. Oh, it's not a human at night, though, right? Oh, it's not night. Why did I think it was night? It was night, and then I made it day again. I see. I shouldn't have played that until after combat in case I was planning to attack, which I don't know. I mean, I'm flipping it to night, so that 4/4 is going to be a 6/4. And I can't even double trade here if I wanted to. I can block here and trade these, which I guess is not the end of the world. Yeah. So this should pick up another swamp, right? The other swamp? Because I don't really need a third blue, whereas I might need a second black eventually, hopefully. Okay. I'll block. Let's see what you got. Fine. Nothing incredible or anything, but I'll take it. I can attack with this. If they double block, it's a trade. Is that good? Not really. My ancestors are very kind. Look at this. I have 3 of them. We're pretty far behind this game. I need to draw like Scattered Thoughts or... Okay, Bloodseeker's not bad, I guess. If you gained life this turn... So, I'll swing with this. Now I don't mind trading with whatever they want. Scorpion's fine. It's a bit scary. But I can attack with the 3/3 next turn and get decent value. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. So, I mean, they're giving me a chance to spend Cradle of Safety to kill a creature, which I think is as good as it's really going to get. So let's make sure we kill the Taxidermist first, because that's the one that can get rather large. Yeah, who knows? Maybe Bloodseeker is the card that carries me this game. Well, not carries, but finishes things off anyway. I like that opponent's running out of blood and actually playing that land. I mean, they have way too much land, right? I feel like they should be hanging on to it for when they next get blood tokens. That said, they have drawn pretty badly, right? 10, 11, 12 lands in their top 21 cards? Seems awful. Fine. I'll take it all. No, I mean, just in case, we'll tap black. Okay, this card doesn't really do anything. That's kind of fun. So this is how much? 5? And I have 7. So, like, I could play this, but I think I just want to hang on to it until I have a blood token for it, basically. Just want to throw it away. The 4/3 first striker is kind of bad. Also, this is like never countering anything. So it's pretty bad as well. They have so much mana. A 3 mana permission spell doesn't matter. Okay. I mean, wait, why didn't they activate the Lightning Wolf and attack with it? It's only as a sorcery. Okay. I mean, these both do nothing, but I think this does less. Okay, this does something. Do I just let him keep hitting me? Like, who cares about 8 damage, right? I mean, I kind of do. I don't think I'm going to kill him so fast that I can just take 8 per turn. Let's block here. Great card. I guess we don't trigger the Bloodseeker. And probably play both of these. Maybe it would have been nice to have played this. Because, I don't know. It's nice to have something to blood token away after I get Siphon Essence. So, no attacks. I guess I should just play this, right? Because I might draw something I want. And I still have Siphon Essence open. Okay, should have done that pre-combat, probably. Give me this, please. And, any creature? How about this one? It's actually quite nice to play this now. No, I don't need it, right? I need a counterspell more than that. They can swing for 8 here pretty comfortably, I think. Oh, love that counterspell. They get to gain life, that's fine. I mean, I don't really need the land after this turn, right? So... Brambleworm would have been cool, but not good enough, I think. Alright, the big one's dead. Sure. Come on in, I guess. Sure, also, come on in. Isn't this lethal? No, I guess not. Starting to think I should have played that land last turn, huh? Anyway, let's just give the big old dude lifelink. I have 8 mana now. I guess I can actually afford to play this. Sure. Pretty exciting stuff over here. Okay. All that lifelink was really good. Right? Like, the Kindly Ancestors gained a bit. They flipped this guy. Enchanting up the Sentinel was actually pretty... Or the Spirit, the Steelclad Spirit was actually pretty good. Getting this guy online was nice, although not like that important. It meant I could allow them to keep hitting me like quite hard and not worry too much about it. And happy to have the draw. Obviously, it took a fair amount of digging to get to the Steelclad Spirit. 2 of the 3 counterspells actually did something, which was nice as well. Yeah. Deck did better than I thought it would. Super Magic Wizard. Alright. Sadly, I think this has to fetch up planes. But I already have 1 swamp in hand, so it's... There's still 2 more things I can hit, I think. No, there's 3... There's 2... No, there's a swamp and an heirloom. That's what's left, right? So this is a little scary. Oh, I didn't fix my... Yeah, swamp and an heirloom, and that's it, right? No, the foreboding statue. So 3 black sources remain. Oh, you can decline. I didn't know that. I'm definitely not going to do that. Anyway, we need an island. Or plains, the white one. Okay, love having this big old wall up against a red player. Let's leave him in the dark. Showing him the third color actually is giving away less information than just letting them know I'm mostly blue-white. Now they don't know what to think. What could this guy be playing? It's unknowable. Okay. I mean... I could play Scattered Thoughts here. I think I probably should. I don't really want the Bloodseeker down right now. And I want to do this main phase so it doesn't flip tonight. What? Okay, well, at least I only have to draw 2 of them. I wonder, that might have actually been an okay double, an okay attack now that I look at it. Because they either just bounce here and I get 2 life for free, or they double block and I trade for this. Yeah, I think I missed an opportunity there. And then, you know, if that actually had gone off, maybe it would have been right to play this. What the hell? Laid to rest. Who are these people playing red-green humans? Like, yes, the werewolves are humans, but... Huh. I guess I still have this attack available, right? Yeah, I missed it last turn, but this turn I got it. No plays again? I would appreciate that a great deal. No. So now they have a block if I try attacking with an Ancestor. Oh, it's so weird that only one of them has the little heart icon on it. It makes it look like this is an enchantment, but it's not. They're just stacked creatures. Okay, so... Transforming this is not that urgent, I don't think. Making a 3/3 doesn't even really do anything right now because of the reach creature. So maybe I throw away a plains and then see what's up. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll make the 3/3, I guess. Just so that if I end up casting any non-creature spells, I get some scry. Surveil, I guess. It's not really... Is it Surveil? Yeah, it is Surveil 1. There are some other cards that have abilities like, look at 2, you must discard exactly one of them, and that's not exactly Surveil. But when it's 1 and you made... Really? I thought you might just like attack with these 2 or something. Interesting. Now it's going to be tough to train that, isn't it? Oh! No, I was tapped out. I couldn't have bounced this in response, but it might have been cool to do that. If I could, which I couldn't. It would be nice to get lifelink on this. So I could just start bopping. It's probably worth throwing away a Kindly Ancestor. It's not doing anything right now. By the way, found my second black. Is this really worth a blood token right now? No, but it gets lifelink out of this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, the card jumped. The heck was that? What is red-green going to have that would take something out of my graveyard? Probably nothing, right? So I can afford to play this turn instead of then Ancestor next turn. Yeah, the life gain is sort of important, huh? Wow. That is a lot. Maybe I want that. Do I want another 2/3? Like, I don't need the lifelink, really, right? Yeah, it's just something to play, I guess, sure. But it's also not a Dreadfeast demon. But when I draw a Dreadfeast demon, it would be a creature. I think having more creatures is good against this deck. And I do want another land eventually. I don't want to spend this blood token just yet. But I'll be able to spend it. Yeah, hang on to this, I think. For discard. No, this way I can just bounce one of their things this turn if I have to. Like, this is actually a 1/4. If I bounce the enchantment. Oh yeah. How bad is nighttime? It's not great. Six mana, that would be 7 mana actually. I think I should probably just play everything and turn it back to day. I guess I should have done this first, right? I don't really want that. I would rather play it for disturb. And they know I can make this a 5/5 lifelinker in a minute. Ooh, nice. There's the card we were looking for, though. It's crazy to enchant this up first, right? Yeah. This is what we spent all that effort digging for. Sure. Order doesn't really matter. I don't think I need my 2/3s. Okay. How far through the deck did we have to get there before we found the win? About halfway. Yeah, life gain. Wow. I mean, obviously the winner here was Dreadfeast Demon, but the life gain was keeping me going against, like, they were threatening 8 damage a turn pretty quickly. And I think we just had that totally under control. Although we wouldn't have if we hadn't drawn the Dreadfeast Demon in a few. I mean, I don't know. We could have lasted like 6 more turns or something. During which time I could have dug pretty far. Wait a minute. Can you guys see a little thing where? Right here. Do you see that, or is that in? Oh no, I see. I found my deck tracker. It was like, okay, oh my god, and now I accidentally minimized everything. It was like floating on top of my recording. It was behind like my recording software, so I didn't see it. This is a scary keep, but I have a 3 and 4 to discard stuff and a bunch of lands. And the Dreadfeast Demon obviously is like a win condition. It's pretty greedy, I think. But Kindly Ancestor is gross, and this should be alright. Red again. Red, black. Sure, that creature kind of sucks against me. Very happy to have drawn this. It's a better 4-mana play than Scattered Thoughts because I can play this along with Scattered Thoughts to get a bit more scry. Surveil, whatever. More filtering. Really happy to see that as well. But I don't have to play it right now. Okay, so you're getting a 3/3. Are you attacking with it? That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, I mean, I block here. I think I'm going to let this stick around because I want some more value out of this. I'll pay 3 life to, like, get a scry or a surveil. And it might be a while before they can attack with this again. Okay. So I could give this lifelink if I wanted and stall a little more on this. That seems fine. Yeah, just start swinging for 3 in the air with lifelink. That's pretty cool, right? It's not a bad card either. It is not a black source, which is important. But I do need more creatures for this to be good anyway, so sure. And it's something I can play next turn along with Scattered Thoughts, so yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. It's also a source of blood tokens, don't forget. Celebrants are pretty good. Well, I may as well play this first, right? Before I decide whether I'm playing my land or whether I'm playing this or whatever. Because I'm not holding up any tricks. I'm not really even bluffing anything much. Okay, don't want that. Okay, put that in the graveyard. And this in the graveyard as well, I guess? Give me a Siphon Essence and a Cradle of Safety? Question mark? Those don't seem amazing right now. Maybe a 3/3 wouldn't have been so bad. I could take a Kindly Ancestor, I guess. And a Cradle of Safety. Siphon Essence would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I guess I'm going to play this to start making blood tokens. I don't know. I said I wanted Siphon Essence, but it turns out I don't. They have a lot of threat. Like they can do a lot of damage. It's good that I'm gaining 3 life per turn, but I should not be lulled into believing that that means I'll never be in any kind of trouble. Right, this is 7, which I can't really do much about. You know, kind of wish I hadn't played the Bloodseeker, but I was so excited about blood tokens. And who knows, maybe the next card is a swamp, in which case I'll kind of be happy I have him. In fact, let's just get rid of this. Kindly Ancestor. That's a... Well, I'm not drawing it this turn, though, right? I don't think I want it. Just keep going until you get a swamp. Nope. And hold up a counterspell. Gain 5. You can attack with the 1/1, right? Question mark, question mark, question mark? You could attack with the 3/3 as well. Am I countering Dreadfeast Demon here? Is that what's happening? What else could explain this no blood token? Yeah. Okay. Sure, pretty lucky. I did hold open the counterspell on purpose, but I didn't say, oh look, they have 7 mana, let's hold open the counterspell. It was just like, okay, this attack obviously should have happened anyway, there was no reason not to do it. But the fact they didn't use a blood token, I mean, okay, I guess maybe they just didn't have anything they wanted to discard. But I feel like they should be willing to discard basically anything to get in 3 damage against me, maybe? I don't know. That's an overstatement. They can have, you know, cards like Dreadfeast Demon, obviously, which they don't want to discard. I love that this game was decided by Dreadfeast Demon, but not mine. And he just sat in my opening hand the whole time while I dug through like all kinds of garbage and didn't end up playing him. B Paladin. Okay. Wow. Both swamps, huh? Still a good hand. We don't have any plains, but we don't have any white, so we kind of have to like find one of those before the other, sadly. It'd be nice to find them at the same time. Ideally, like, you know, find one now and one the next turn, because right now I have plays that don't really care what color of mana I have. I don't actually know which of these I meant to play here. Probably the 2-drop, right? It can't attack, but it's a useful blocker. And it uses my mana more efficiently. Oh, plus if they ever kill this, then I can enchant this and fly in for 4. Probably won't do that because I'm not going to play enough enchantments that I'll want to do that often, but okay. Let's go ahead and look color screwed, I guess. Which, really, I just don't have any spells. A little bit flooded here. Red-black's going to be tough when I don't have any plays. Sure. I think I'll just tempo that back into your hand. It's a little spooky that you have it, to be honest. I don't know. Red-black has so many better cards, right? I don't care that much about this. Pretty happy to have drawn Syncopate here, actually. Oh, and they only have 2 lands. I didn't notice they didn't play a 3rd land last turn. Okay, they just drew a land. So these are all spells of cost at least... I don't know. I don't know how much they would cost. Abrading the 3/3. I could counter this, but I think I'd rather just bounce and replay. Counter should be useful for something more important in the future. They get 2 damage in, that's fine. Plus this, obviously, so 3. But I just mean, if I had countered, I could block these 2 is all. Turns out it would have been better to counter the first one and bounce the second, probably. But I'm very happy they didn't get to bolt my flyers, because their second life is an important part of their job. Looking for spells now. I would even accept a spell that I can't afford to cost, which would only be Dreadfeast Demon. I would be willing to take that spell. It's a very good one, which is why. But it would be, at the moment, kind of the worst spell I could draw. The only one I can't play at the moment. My hand has sucked. I've just played a bunch of tiny shit. They're just... That can't even attack. Wow, they did that just for the... That's okay. Just to get these guys in and get the 1 damage from hitting me in the face, of course. I'll just go grab another white. No need to keep them in suspense. There you go. I have only 3 colors. Now Dreadfeast Demon would be the best top deck. Oh no. I mean, some life gain wouldn't go amiss either. They have been hitting me a lot. Kind of a weird game. Neither of us has done very much. Uh-oh. They just drew a bunch of... All these spells in their hand probably just turned on because they have a 4th mana now. No? They had Epic here that they drew off of this, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Undying Malice is in this set. I couldn't remember. I talked a few videos ago about how I wasn't sure if it was in this or Midnight Hunt. Geistlight Snare is probably pretty good, I guess. Not my favorite spell, but given their low mana base, I bet this will be pretty effective pretty soon, in fact. Alright, they're itching to cast a 5-mana spell right now. Are you kidding me? I mean, I can't complain. The game's actually going okay. I guess I'll play this. I might draw Scattered Thoughts or something. Now if they kill one of these, I have lethal by making this fly in and hit them, so they're in a bit of trouble, I think. Vampire's Vengeance doesn't kill this, so that's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It gains life eventually? What a great card. Okay. Well, that's been an interesting game of Magic. I mean, okay, I guess that matters a little. If you attack with just that, that's fine with me. You're dead now. If they attacked with everything, it would have been a little more interesting. This is an enchantment. This says it can attack. They don't have any reach. This is lethal. Weird game. I just had nothing but lands. They had nothing but spells, and we both struggled our way, but my first 2 Lantern Bearers like did all this damage. The only other thing that did damage to them was that they shot themselves for 2 with Pointed Discussion. Kind of unbelievable that the Lantern Bearers got to attack like... Well, before this last turn, they were at 2. So 16 of the 18 damage they took was just from Lantern Bearers bopping him in the face for 1. Kind of unreal. And the Steelclad Spirit? Phenomenal. It was so good, that game. They just had all this tiny stuff that couldn't attack past it. And apparently no combat tricks at all. Ideal Assimilate, I guess. This is fine. Pick up a blue, play a plains, infantry, and then this stuff's all going. I don't know, maybe I start with the spirit, we'll see. Oh. I can pick up a swamp then and have that all sorted. I mean, that's a little greedy because I might want double blue. But double blue should be easy enough to come by. Double black is kind of tricky. And this gets it sorted out straight away. Now, what am I playing first? It does, the land I play does like affect that choice. So I think the Drogskull Infantry is a good play. Because it can attack. Not that that's likely to matter against black-green. They just play Gluttonous Guest here, and then... Okay, cool. I do want to play an island. It shows them the 3rd color, which matters a tiny bit, but more importantly, I might want double blue soon? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't see that it matters that much either way, as usual. Esper. Esper is the colors I'm playing. I know that name too. I can swing with the Ancestor into this. And then play Bloodseeker Spirit. I could hold up a Syncopate, but I want to get the Bloodseeker down. And if I'm doing that, I might as well play the Spirit. Yep, good tap. Hopefully this thing has some trouble training now, because I have this 3/3 down. Ooh. Now it can train to a 3/5. I would double block that. Okay. I think still attack with this. They don't have any good blocks, really. And it gets me the second blood token. Really? I'll syncopate your trick. No trick! That shit is unreal. What? I kind of want to hold a syncopate here. I don't think playing another Ancestor is that good, and I should hit something pretty juicy if I wait. If I syncopate. Why is opponent at 14? It's a syncopate for 4, so yeah, it does counter this. I think that's fine. Has this just been connecting face? Is that why they lost all this life? I attacked with this once. I guess I attacked with this a couple times. Oh, pointed discussion, sure. Okay, so tap black to dump a plains, right? I mean, I kind of want lands, but not right now. Oh, I'm so stupid! I didn't transform the Bloodseeker. Okay. I forgot that those blood tokens were important. Now what? I could buff this up and swing, which is okay, but they get to counterattack, which is not great. Ugh. Bad play. This attack is pretty questionable. If they have any trick, I'm really embarrassed. Whereas here, like, okay, I guess if I lose the 3/3, it's also bad, but... Cute. So no life gain. But this tells me they have no combat tricks. They would absolutely be using one here. So I can kind of safely block with the 1/3 if they try attacking. Although I think they won't. Oh dear. Well, this is looking bad. Alright, forget about flipping this guy. I need, I don't know, more lands. I just threw away a land and now I want another. Is that really true? Or would I rather just try to draw a land off the top, play both of these, and have something that deals with Brambleworm? Yeah, actually, let's hang on to these. Okay. But imagine how much smarter I would feel if I had, like, turned this into a 3/3. Oh my god. Oh, what the hell is this card? I don't like these alternate art styles. Please, how many times do I have to turn this shit off? Okay. I don't think Isolate Snare is likely to work very well, huh? Unless I like bounce Brambleworm and then try to counter Brambleworm. The oddity is even more important, of course. But it only costs 4. They have, what, 8 mana? So I don't think it's going to work against the oddity. Unless they try to, like, flip him and then I don't know. I don't see that working. This looks like a very, very bad position to be in. We are not happy with developments. Oh, I shouldn't have let Brambleworm attack. I was going to bounce it anyway, right? And this gave them free training. Although, I don't know, the triple block is still fine. Actually, what if I didn't let them kill this? Because the 3/3 is more useful than this 2/2 is right now, I think. Dreadfeast Demon would be pretty good right now. Okay, that's close. Question mark? There's still no attacks I can make. So I think I should completely forget about this ever doing anything. A card that is a 5/5 a long time from now is probably not going to actually be that good. But it seems better than, like, not playing it and also not drawing, since I don't have a way to draw anyway right now. This gives things trample and haste, right? So I think you should have to pay 3. Oh, they can pay 3! They have a taxidermist! Shit. Okay, I'm pretty dead then. I obviously shouldn't have thrown the spell away. That's 7. I don't know, maybe I should be letting it hit me because I need Brambleworm to live, and if I have Brambleworm... How do I even tap for this? I guess I'm not going to be playing Brambleworm this turn, right? So that's fine. Not Brambleworm, Dreadfeast. So give me this. And give me this. No, don't play that. I have to accept like 10 damage this turn, or at least 8. Okay, more. Okay, more. This is spooky. Okay, I can't kill anything by blocking. Letting in 16 feels bad, but I guess it's the play. Oh, they're not even going to swing with that. That's nice. I guess swing for 1 and flip this first. I think we might be winning now, right? I mean, when Dreadfeast Demon hits, that's usually the case. The player who has it is usually winning. They have some options, though. Alright, I don't think that was one of them. You can hit me for 6, I don't really care. I don't know, maybe they don't have options. Oh, that's the wrong one. I wanted this. Yeah, that's a good tap. Oh, I should be spending this guy's mana for that, huh? Because he's about to die. Alright, game 14, I guess? Sure. Okay, I think we got there. I think they might have been a little bit too patient with this whole setup. Sure, hit me for 14, I don't care. What could they have? There's nothing in green-black that's a board clear, so that's fine. Like, if they'd attacked me more and risked losing this, I might have been in a bit more trouble. Witch's Web is cool. Don't think it lives? Okay. Well, I mean, that's kind of the format, right? Play an insane bomb, win the game. I worked hard to get to that bomb, for what that's worth. Give me a little credit. I did screw up with the blood token, though. That was kind of bad. I could have had a 3-3 all that time. I don't think I ever, like, would have activated his ability, though. And I don't think a 3-3 would have blocked either, so it kind of came out okay in the end. Just such a drastically different game from the one when, like, I had 2 1-1s and a 3-3, and that was the whole game. This is fine, I guess. I have a 2-drop and more black than I need, and all my other colors as well. Okay, could be in for a slower game. Unless this next card is a mountain, in which case this is an aggressive card. I don't think the land really matters. Okay, it is Orzhov. Wow. They've got the combo. I don't have, like, any removal for that, so... I guess just, like, have fun. Draw 1,000 cards. I'll try to do the same myself, but probably not succeed. I feel like we're in bad shape. These two are, like, such good friends. And I don't really have anything at the moment. Okay, sure. So far, I look like an Orzhov deck, I think. Aside from the 2 islands. But all these cards would fit pretty well into their deck, I think. Oh my god. Game over, right? What the hell does one do about this? If I bounce it, they just get this stuff even stronger? I guess I get a 5/5. That's cool. Wow. That's a pretty... I mean, it's like, that card is not insane, but it's certainly good to have right now. No. No, stop all of that. I tap this for blue. I think I need to make... Their wedding secure... It's all so horrible. I can't even do any attacking. I guess make wedding security go away because they can't pay when I counter it. You know what? I mean, I can swing with all of these, actually. Whichever one they block, I can Cradle of Safety. That way I gain enough life for this to transform and give me a Death Toucher. I'm a little surprised they're willing to do that. What if I killed it? Okay. Well, I have a ground game now. Why does this only cost 1? Oh, I have an enchantment now. I see. Boy, if they hadn't gotten all this free card advantage, I'd be looking okay. I guess I have 3 life gain per turn, and they're only hitting for 4? It's giving them life, too, which is not ideal. I don't know. Green? Just for laughs? Spend it, though. Actually, this is maybe bad. This lets them gain life. Well, yeah, it would actually let them attack. No, they don't want to attack. This is fine. I don't know. It gives me life and them life, but they're also losing 8? Is that okay? I think I need life. They're hitting me for 3 all the time. 4, rather. Yeah, okay. Four, 5, 6. I don't need to play this because if I draw Dreadfeast Demon, I can already play it. I don't know. Again, if I hit Scattered Thoughts, I might wish I had played this, but I'm not likely to pick up multiple lands off Scattered Thoughts anyway. Wow, that's nice. Also pretty cool. Kind of surprised they didn't want to just draw a card, though. I guess a 1/4 blocker is pretty nice at this point. I can still attack with the 5/5 if I want. They're not attacking with anything on the ground even if I do, so that's fine. The 3/5 I think also should attack. But I no longer have any safe attacks with this stuff. Problem is they're gaining more life than I'm costing them, so it really is not like a viable plan. I need to hit Dreadfeast Demon within like 2 turns probably. Even that is cutting it a little bit close. Sure. More guests is pretty cool. I'm not too worried about them gaining life anymore. Their life total doesn't matter anymore. The only way I'm winning is if I totally take over the board. Okay, that's something. I can still attack with these two, though, right? they don't have any blocks that are safe, and they don't have any attacks that are good. And I'll just put on Death Touch only if I actually need it, which I don't. It's been pretty silly to be paying for it and then not using it in the past. Alright, so, I mean, this buys me several turns. You know what? I maybe should have just thrown away a 2/3 so that I could equip. Does not buy me several turns. Okay. Anyway, thrown away one of these so I could put lifelink. Like I should have thrown away a 2/3 a while ago to put lifelink on my 5/5, right? Then I could be gaining more life. I think it might be a little bit too late for that revelation. Dreadfeast Demon still looks winning, though. That ain't it. Oh, that's right. I was prepaying because I had the mana just lying there. In fact, I can only kill one of these when I attack. So I'm gaining quite a bit of life. Maybe I have a few more turns than I thought. They're choosing not to kill any of them. That makes sense, I guess. But that's letting me gain 7. Oh, they did kill one. I missed that somehow. I thought they had assigned this to the 3/4 specifically so that they wouldn't kill one. So is this lethal? 6, 9, 11? No. I just need my opponent to have absolutely nothing. And then for something good to happen after that. I don't know, they're only hitting for 9. I'm healing for that much. Could really stand to draw something other than a land for a change, though. I don't know. I wouldn't deserve it, right? Because I screwed up by not making this play earlier. I don't deserve a reward. Blood Fountain doesn't do anything. That's kind of nice. That's a good card. It's a really good card. Oh, it's letting me decline to past end in case I want to kill this before it flips. I don't. Or before they activate this, sure. Lantern Bearer is something. It's not good, but it's something. Actually, it might be good. So I can give one of my lifelinkers flying. Okay, I don't need to attack with the 3/5 anymore. We're not pressuring their life, and now I have a reason. I should have been not attacking with it anyway, right? It's kind of stupid. If I attack with this, they just block it and kill it for free, which seems bad. I don't think I want to move its lifelink around. So just give me 5 life, please. I've been really bungling the attacks this game. I should have been like getting lifelink sooner. I should have been not attacking with this because yes, while they would have to let it in, that doesn't matter. It let them attack me with the Markov Purifier a time or two. And now, before they have enough mana to use the Blood Fountain, I'm going to go exile that thing. What did they discard? Evolving Wilds, okay. I haven't hit any of my draw is part of the problem. But I'm a little bit stable at the moment, right? Because I can Lanterns lift one of these into a 4/5? I still need to draw gas. Oh, that's so bad. Because now they can get up to 5 power. Okay, another one of these is nice. Yeah, sad, but I think that's probably pretty close. I mean, it's not game over, but it is pretty bad. How are we so many turns in and I've still only drawn 19 cards? This deck is supposed to do some drawing. Sure. I think it's important to do this, right? I mean, I should think about it, because what if I draw Dreadfeast Demon, right? Maybe I would rather just have a 1/1 lying around compared to having some life. I don't think so, because my life total is going to be perilously low if I get hit for 7 here. Yeah, then just attack all would kill me, I think. Okay. I mean, we're not really hanging on. it might look that way. That's not it either. Am I dead? I do not know. Kind of looks like I should be if they just attack all. No? Well... They have 8 block attackers, I have 2 blockers, so 6 get through if they just swing all. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4. Yeah, attack all was lethal, actually. No, I have lifelink, so I'm at 10. Really? Not attacking with both, huh? They want to preserve this. And throw this away? I mean, I guess I'll allow it. I don't have a lot of choices. If they have a trick, I'm sad, but I was already sad. But now, Dreadfeast Demon could come with lifelink if I have drawn him, right? Yeah, I have the mana for that. The board is looking somewhat overwhelming. I think I would live if I drew Dreadfeast Demon, right? I don't know if I would win, but I would live. Assuming they have no more cards, right? I think they should have picked that up instead of doing all this other stuff. Oh, nice! Wait, but they're tapped out. That resolves. Go ahead and pay black if you want. Did I miss something? How did they pay? Oh, this had... I see. Okay, it's a flying lifelinker, I guess. Which scries? I mean, I've been less happy in the past than I am now. Oh, it's so good, but I need to draw Dreadfeast Demon, like, on the very next turn. I can't wait, right? So I just need to be lucky. Oh, wait a minute. If they had Edgar's Awakening, why didn't they choose to lose this instead? Okay, fine. You got me. Yeah, I mean, that resolves, I guess. Like, is attack all not lethal? It seems like it ought to be. Okay, we bought another turn. Although I don't think Dreadfeast Demon is enough to win anymore. Because I don't have any life gain left. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have committed the lifelink to my 3/3. It seemed like a good idea at the time. To gain a little life to help me draw longer. They still can't pick anything up with Blood Fountain, so it doesn't really matter what I exile. Oh, there's another Blood Fountain. Okay. Another Scattered Thoughts. Well, it's a good thing we didn't keep the last one, huh? Alright, my opponent only has 9 times as much life as me. That's not a very important metric. The most important metric is 7. The amount of life that I have. Which is not enough. Well, maybe 7 is the second most important metric. 0 flyers might be a more important metric. Okay, well, you know, sometimes you just don't, I don't know, the deck didn't feel very good that time. I still lasted for quite a long time against this Orzhov grind-like psychopath. With this insane Markov Purifier opening. I don't feel bad about losing that game. I feel like incredible for having lasted as long as I did, right? I feel like I should have lost much earlier, somehow. And I did my best trying to drag out the game until I could draw the win card. It's Archimedes. Archimedes nuts, I guess, is the joke. Anyway, this is fine. I have only blue, so I'm going to start with an island here to get out this thing. And then probably play the other island before I go for Evolving Wilds, because I have a 2-mana play and I don't have a 3-mana... Well, there's a 3-mana play. Okay. I've decided I don't want to play the Spirit right now. I'm going to grab a swamp, I guess? Because this is providing me white mana anyway, and I might not have a chance to get to the swamp anytime soon. I'm gonna hold back the 1/1. I would welcome a trade here. They'll probably make it a combat trick instead of a trade, but then at least I got a combat trick out of them. I'll have traded for the combat trick. And damage to them is not going to matter very much in this matchup. Okay, that's pretty good. How good is a 3/3? It's pretty good, right? But this is a 3/3 that comes with a 1/1, or with a 2/2 rather, which seems even better. I still want my 1/1. He's a great blocker against all these little wimps they have. Why does my aggro opponent have so many more cards than me? I feel like this happens to me all the time. Like, I don't draft heavy enough somehow. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with what I've been doing. I've been playing lands and I've been curving out. But I guess I've been playing like multiple cheap spells instead of fewer expensive ones. So we obviously play this. I don't know, I guess I could try to hold up Siphon Essence, but that seems stupid. Next turn, holding up both of these seems much better. Is there some excuse to attack with the 1/1? I don't think so. It's not how I'm winning the game. And this, you have to have 3 cards in graveyard, right? Yeah, to get first strike. That's a pretty good card. I feel like I'm set up okay against it, though, right? Up to 2. It doesn't even have to be... None of them have to be the Waltzer itself. That's pretty strong. But it is only power. It's not toughness. Okay. Watch it happen. I feel like attacking with the 3/1 is kind of crazy unless they're tapping down my 1/1 flyer. With either 3/1, really. But if they do that, I can use my infantry to block and the Steelclad Spirit, 2 of which together seem fine. The bigger problem is the Markov Waltzer itself, because they can tap down my flyer. I guess I can just make another flyer, though, right? I think I'd like to not block with my Steelclad Spirit. Turn that into a 4/4 flyer in the future. Yeah, that makes the most sense. I agree. So this costs what? 5 to disturb? That's pretty big. Let's kill that one and nothing else, probably. Take 6? Feels bad. Maybe I just use... Yeah, they're not going to let me turn this into a flyer, so I guess I just use this up now. On their 3/3, because that's harder to kill later. Yeah. Okay. Pass? Oh, no, I was supposed to use this... I forgot you have to do it during that turn. This was supposed to turn into a 5/5, and it didn't. That's pretty stupid. Okay, well that gives them a bit of a leg up. But I still have a decent setup, right? I just might have to let in this 3 damage for no reason, which feels bad. No, absolutely not. I feel like they don't actually have a very good attack. Oh, tap that down? That's fine, I guess. I don't mind losing this. But I obviously, like, would have done better to have a 5/5 already, right? Then I wouldn't have to lose this. I mean, I guess I could choose to take the 3, but I don't think this is what I should do against that deck. Yeah, I was supposed to have done that before. So 6 mana. Oh, what button did I just... Oh, I just put some... Clicked outside the window. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, this seems fine. I don't even know which one to enchant. I guess the lifelinker? The 5/5 is cool, but I think it's going to be useful enough on the ground, probably. Four Omen counters. That's how good a player I am. Nobody ever gets 4 Omen counters. And now, like, the Distracting Geist's Clever Distraction isn't useful because I have 2 flying blockers that can deal with this thing. Okay. You could get a counter on that, I guess. But only if you attack with both of them now, in which case I would kill the Markov thing first, right? Oh, I would kill them both. I have a 5/5 on the ground. Oh, also this doesn't have haste, of course. Sure. Well, I mean, I would like a little more mana. I guess I'll main phase this, since I want to use the mana I do have, and we're just desperately looking for lands. I'm not even that desperate, but it's definitely what I want. I could take this. But we're going to get to look at 4 cards. Let's get rid of this, and I just want one of them to be a land, right? Ha ha ha. The 2 that don't have Disturb, I guess? Insane card. Well, got greedy there. But I get even more scries, right? So I think it's okay. Let's just give the 5/5 on the ground lifelink. This time I'll keep it. Yeah, so not punished, I think. In fact, rewarded, right? I got to draw 4 out of this card. No attacks. I don't want to play into Fierce Retribution by attacking with the 5/5. Just it being a lifelink blocker is good enough. And if it gets sacked to the Dreadfeast Demon, that's fine too. The fact that I wasted this enchantment won't really matter to me. I do want to be careful, though. They have 6 untapped mana, including white. So if I play Dreadfeast Demon out naked, they can just, like, kill it, probably. I think that's something I actually have to worry about. So... give me blue. We're just going to make this a flyer as well. That should really draw removal if they have any. You know what I should have done maybe is just attacked without buffing it. And then if they use the Fierce Retribution, I can play Dreadfeast Demon. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, it's an artifact. You can destroy that. Cool. I think a sufficiently strong opponent, certainly stronger than me, would observe the plays that I've made so far and say, you know, this guy might have Dread Feast Demon, right? Because I've been scrying kind of carefully, and I kept something in hand on top and then played a land after not playing a land the previous turn, which kind of means I was digging for land, right? So I must have something very valuable that I wanted for 7 mana. What else could it be? Oh no, my black source is gone. Oh man, I'm so bad at this game. I threw this away as well, so there's just the one swamp left. That's pretty sad. Okay, well, I got my first attack in, I think. I think it was my first. Nice card. Sure. Okay. Should I just attack first? No, I'm not going to get any useful information out of that attack. You know what I should have done is not use the blood token so that this guy could transform again, you idiot. Why do I keep forgetting this? It is a mystery. That's fine. You know, like, was I wrong to discard Honored Heirloom? Like, I thought I had my black sources sorted out at the time, but it turns out I didn't. Maybe I should have been more careful? Maybe not, though. I don't know. I don't think they have any good attacks. Ooh, okay, they have good attacks. No, actually they don't. I can block with a 3/3 and a something else. Or 2 3/3s to block their trainee. And if they put a counter on this guy, I don't really care. Or I could just let it all in. It's only 10, right? Oh, 11? Okay, they actually do have good attacks, it turns out. I mean, yeah, let it all in, I guess. Bounce something this coming turn? I'm not sure which. Probably this, because the counters would move when it dies, which I don't like. I know I could get rid of the clever distraction, but I don't care that much about that. This card, like, I don't even really want, right? I do have to win sort of soon. Okay, let's leave that on top, I guess. Swing with everything here after playing this? Alright, tap whatever you want. Ha ha ha. Ooh. What does this one do? It makes 1/1s. Exiling... Whose is this, by the way? Mine, or... It's hard to tell. I guess I can look here. Yeah. Okay, good enough. Maybe I got a little too hyper-focused on the Dreadfeast Demon and didn't see attacking opportunities that I had. They didn't have much in the way of flying blockers, and I could have just been swinging more. And then I finally did. A Mastery Orb. How exciting. Alright, I know there's just one game left. I'll be right back. Alright, into hopefully the last game. If not, the semifinal. Or, I don't know, I suppose there could be draws? It's pretty tough in this format. I can't think of anything that like damages both players at the same time. I guess maybe something that made us both draw at the same time? Even that's hard to believe. This is fine. I have no white, but that'll do it. I have a 2-drop. Yeah, seems good. And can you believe we're doing all this with the junk lands? Never did put in the ones I like better. Nice card. Pretty sure I just play some ramp, right? I don't know, I don't have much use for this right now, but no, I want to get omen counters on it. Yeah, of course. I don't need the mana, but I do want this to start doing stuff. The Runo is like the tiniest bit scary, but probably it's just a 1/4 flyer, right? It's not actually going to transform. It never does. I assume they are running something, so eventually it could. Ooh, a little nice that they have to play this with no no creatures to flip. But they actually, I mean, this gets to go off already. No creatures to eat, I mean. So, good job, you guys. Big old creature. That's what we're hoping for. Good enough. I mean, that would be okay. I don't really see it doing much right now. I think I'd rather just draw through it. Can actually play both of these and flip that. That's nice. They're black, so their graveyard might matter. I don't really need this as a black source. Assuming my 5/5 lives forever, which, okay, a little optimistic. But I also don't have the Dreadfeast Demon right now, so I think I'll toss it. Once again, I'm kind of short on cards. But I have a pretty solid board, I feel like. Don't like that Diver Scab at all. But I don't have to let the... Well, I do have to let the Butler die, right? Because presumably they're going to exploit it at some point before too long. Or shoot it at my face. I think I can attack with this, right? I don't know, they just block with the Butler, right? That's kind of stupid. Should have attacked first, I guess. All this life gain is important because at some point they're going to start throwing stuff at me and I want plenty of buffer. Or they'll just like make a Dreadlight monstrosity at some point. Okay, they're not gaining life right now. They're not attacking with Butler either, which is nice. There's the card. Oh, but might they have a counterspell? They certainly could. I think I can wait. I think at some point they're going to want to tap out to play a nice little creature. You know what? I mean, they have 3 mana up. It wasn't holding priority for them for any instance. So they either have, like, sorcery speed spells or they have counter spells. I think it's probably counter spells. I'm going to wait on this. Okay, I mean, they still could have a Syncopate for 1. But at least now they can't have a, like, a Siphon. Could they have a Geistlight Snare? No, they don't have any spirits or enchantments, right? So it has to be specifically Syncopate. And even then, if I draw a land, I win. Or I get to land the Dreadfeast Demon anyway. Maybe I should have bounced this guy, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't seem very useful. It's like I want to scry for a land. And maybe I should have done it before they got the blood token. Just destroy the blood token, but they would use it in response. Actually, that would be great if they used the blood token. This is kind of an unusual play. But I'm going to bounce their blood token. Great. Okay, so everything they have in hand they want. That's interesting. Okay, they didn't have a syncopate after all. And now they have to kill both of these on the same turn to stop me. Okay, that's one reason this card is so good, is that it survives stuff like Grisly Ritual. Great. I can play a pretty huge Syncopate next turn. But not this turn, it must be noted. So they have an opening here. Sort of. I don't have to play this because I know I'm drawing Syncopate and not drawing something else. Yep. So I can bluff a real card. I told you this card was worth splashing, by the way. Even at double black, it's just so gross. Alright. I'm never playing another card again in this game. And that's it. That's the whole squad flipped. Oh no, there's only two here. I was thinking this was going to also flip someone, but of course not. This spell can't be countered. Okay. That's pretty good for you. So you can start bouncing these tokens? Huh. Yeah, that might be a way I could lose. They can play 2 spells next turn? Well, no. Because I'm going to have 4 demons, right? So that resolves. So the most important thing to counter would be something like Scattered Thoughts or Thirst for Discovery, because that draws a card. Okay, love to see them spending mana on non-spells. This resolves, I don't care. Okay, they give up. Easy 7. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When you have bombs, put draw in your deck to draw to them, I guess. I didn't have that much draw, really? Like, I don't know exactly. A lot of my draw was just like life gain and then letting them hit me. Or having a decent board state. I didn't, like, okay, yes, there was 2 Scattered Thoughts. And I had a couple ways I could get blood tokens. Maybe just one? Maybe it was just the Bloodseeker. No, okay, Siphon Essence. But the Kindly Ancestors were insane. And the Cruel Witnesses were insane. think those were the two like stars of the show besides the Dread Feast Demon. Yeah, everything was insane in at least one game, right? If I had to pick a worst card in the deck, it was probably Cradle of Safety. It didn't do that much most of the time. But it was pretty cool in that red-white game when they tried to Valorous Stance my 3/4 flyer or whatever it was, and I just turned it into a 4/5 flyer. Yeah, good deck. Pretty pleased with it. Could have run more Cruel Witnesses. I don't know, cut a Drogskell Infantry, but I think like having just a base of 2/2s was useful. All right, well, congratulations everybody. We did it. Specifically me, I did it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.